QO running straight into the 4-man of Fnatic here, but not going to be punished, it seems like. He should have spin up, so he'll level it if needed. Okay, or doesn't. What? QO? Oh no, he's hit by the arrow. He's comboed down. That's easily going to be first blood as they right-click him away. The 3-man stomp goes up, and maybe they can get some return fire here. 3-4-3, going to try and juke his way through the trees.
Oh, this is
not
so smart.
happening, though.
He's getting away from the rest of his team so that they can't continue the push.
Yeah, and which means maybe bounty run for Mushi?
If they all decided to fight that, then I think MVP wins just off the bat rider.
Yeah.
So I think they did the right move right there. Just yeah. Meanwhile, I mean, MVP's still having an okay time of it, but they're gonna lose Forev here. Although MidOne is taking so much damage.
There's the stomp. They managed to get the lasso onto 3-4-3. They are going to be able to survive with Forev, it looks like. He will get the burn damage onto one, and MidOne goes down as well with Dubu coming in. 2 heroes dive, and 2 heroes die.
That timing on that stomp by Feby was pretty game-changing right here.
Give up on it, except for an attempted deny by Mushi. Not quite there. And there it is. DJ did go for the wraparound and ended up finding a courier in the process. Now goes a run into Forev, hits the impale, which leads into now the arrow, almost popping Forev with the starfall. Ohio's last couple right clicks will do the trick.
Yeah, MVP though, they want to start grouping up as 5 soon, take Roshan, start playing objective Dota.
Mid lane, spin out, QO. Will be okay. As you said, MVP Phoenix are going to group up. They're probably looking towards Roshan right now with 2 heroes of Fnatic pushing out the top lane. He'll trade that tier 1 any time, but QO, he may have just gotten picked off the Starstorm once again. Finishing off yet another hero, Mushi. Didn't have that great of a game. We had some question marks about some of his decisions in game 1.
Getting already a little bit too low.
Good Chronosphere can mean everything. They do have the healing ward up on the side. Ooh, MP actually bounces back that damage onto himself, dropping lower and lower. Ohio faking it out. Chronosphere now going down, only catching Feby. Not great. Meanwhile, Mushi, stuck inside the pit, is going to be caught. Oh, he goes down before the TP could complete. Dubu will end up dying. Looks like he managed to get off the false promise. He might be able to heal himself back up, actually. The stomp lands on MidOne inside of his ult. Now he's going to be snapped back with the Elder Titan ultimate. Oh, no. Fnatic. We were setting this all up for. Oh, DJ's gonna go for Vendetta. He didn't get it in time, and 3-4-3 was kind of hanging around, waiting in the wings as well. But MVP Phoenix, quick to snatch onto him, will be able to make this a 3rd kill before returning back to the Roshan pit. We're setting all of that up for the idea of Fnatic potentially being able to stop this Roshan attempt and steamroll from there. But now, quite can kind of push in a side lane as well constantly.
Yeah, we talked about how MVP just won a 5-man down, but look what's happening right now is MidOne.
MidOne actually gets spotted by Forev. He's going to try and run him down with the Firefly over the top, but the pounce does get some distance. Looks like QO somehow gets snatched up by Mirana at the top lane. MidOne will escape as well. Bad turns to worse for MVP Phoenix.
Yeah,
over the clip, but he does manage to get the pounce away. Now pops the ultimate in order to get rid of that Omni Slash, and Ohio jumps in. Threatening that Chronosphere, does catch 2. MP, not the one inside of it though, is going to be able to get some damage out, but a nice stun out from DJ in the back lines will control up some of these heroes. They jump forward and will be managed to finish up the Faceless Void finally. Offlaner for an offlaner.
And it begins.
Now the stun onto Dubu, another one for Fnatic, but MVP Phoenix, they're not going to give up their support so lightly, but again, DJ comes in for the side, in the back lines, hits the 2-man impale, and MVP Phoenix don't get the opportunity to respond and retaliate for their...
He can connect, though, to the rest of his team.
On the opposite side of things, it looks like MidOne is focusing very much on winning these mid-game engagements with this BKB picked up. They are going to run into Feby first here with this wraparound. Should be a free kill here. Let's see how... Oh! Blink away just in time by Forev. Dodges the Chronosphere, and MVP Phoenix will try and escape, but Forev is not going to be able to get away. This is the power of the Nyx Assassin against the Bat Rider, and the gem is in the hands of DJ.
Roshan is now spawned as well. MVP desperately need this next Aegis if they want to just hold. Feels like, again, he's playing solo Dota. Felt like there was an opportunity for Fnatic to collapse on that, considering that MVP had already used...
They've got the Chronosphere, they're going to get the back line, they're going to make sure there's no false promise for MP, so they make short work of him. Now turn their attention to Feby. MidOne Gets perched up a little bit. The stomp goes down and pops the BKB, but he's going to be lasted up. Fortunately, he hit the pounce on Forev, so he's not drugged anywhere. QO tries to create the space for Forev, but it's just not possible. Not with that sneaky Nyx assassin.
Oh, QO gets nailed.
QO, is that arrow going to be enough? The stomp goes down. Mushi jumps forward with a Starstorm. They've got him. Bebby up next, all the way underneath Tier 4 towers. Forget about it, Dubu. You're not making an escape here. 15-8. MVP Phoenix have just been wiped underneath their own throne.
I just noticed MidOne's name is MidOne.Speed Gaming MLG. They don't have.
Immediately, he fireflies, sees MidOne, tries to bounce back for the lasso, but realizes the Dark Pack would cause him issues, so MP is going to be the one jumps forward, but the BKB activated, and MP being hit a lot of stats going to be taken away, while the Chronosphere in the background is going to be able to control all the support, meaning MP once again will not get the saving falls promise. Only armlet toggling will be able to keep him alive, and he can't do that forever.
Oh.
MVP Phoenix get wiped once again, and Fnatic,
They are
surely
pinging.
they'll get a second lane of Rax here.
Ohaiyo just wants to skip the creep wave and go for it, but the rest of his team is going to make their way in, is at that top lanes pushing in. The Jug does have buyback available, none on the Huskar though. Jug is the only person that can buy back. Probably going to be mega creeps for Fnatic, but they're not even going to wait it out as MVP. They tap out as the series goes 1-1.
Well, we were right. MVP Phoenix did place the most observer rewards.
Yes.
We won the coin toss.
In some ways, Cap, I feel like this was the most difficult category to guess.